To weather now and a look at our downtown Grand Rapids Tower camera, and a pretty nice day today, but you know, it's a Friday, so you know what that means. Mother Nature has other plans for our weekend. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons. Hi, George.
Yes, indeed. We have more of that wintry weather this time. It'll be late tonight through most of the day tomorrow. While you were sleeping last night, Winter Storm Watch was issued and upgraded to warnings and advisories just an hour or so ago. Winter storm warning for the north, winter weather advisory for the counties north of Grand Rapids. Low impacts from ice later on tonight while you are sleeping. Medium impacts for low visibility and travel, and still a low chance for power outages, but all of those are going to have an impact on your Saturday, especially north of I-96. The storm track moving from northwest Arkansas to about the Detroit area by tomorrow night. We're going to be on the cold side of this storm, so we are going to see a wintry mix break out. And you can see north of Grand Rapids is where the advisories and alerts are. Where the heaviest snow will be northwest lower Michigan all the way down into northern Illinois. Temperatures right now are in the 40s. Will drop into the 30s and stay above freezing in most areas overnight, and then only in the upper 30s during the day tomorrow. Closer to home, we've got a little bit of sunshine there. The low 40s north, as warm as 48 in Muskegon and South Haven. We'll break down the areas and the timeline and how much snow you might get between now and Saturday night. That's a little bit later on. Another quiet Friday here in West Michigan until late tonight. We've got another one of those winter storms heading to portions of West Michigan. 13 weather ball is blinking bright. We have a wintry mix changing to rain, back to snow overnight and throughout the day tomorrow. It's also blue, colder weather in view, and this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Mostly cloudy skies becoming overcast this evening. Will drop down into the mid-30s overnight. Rain beginning right around 1-2 o'clock in the morning here in Grand Rapids. It might be a wintry mix just north of GR, and we'll see a rain-snow mix throughout the day tomorrow. And temperatures only in the upper 30s now across the region with some wind. The storm system itself is coming up out of Arkansas right now. The leading edge of the precip is going to be moving up into northern Indiana here next few hours and overspread the entire region between about midnight and 4 a.m. Here's the dividing line between the rain and wintry mix to some snow to the north, and it stays pretty much all snow. Oceana County northward, several inches will fall, and our rain will change over to snow here in Grand Rapids. A lot of it, if not most of it, will be melting, so it won't be a high impact day here in Grand Rapids. But then skies clear here tomorrow night, and we're starting the day with a lot of sunshine. Not real sure if this precip down to the south is actually going to materialize. What will materialize is the rain. It'll be a wintry mix to start late tonight, so if you're out driving late tonight, watch out for that. But temperatures will be in the mid and upper 30s all night. About 3/4 to an inch of rain expected here in the greater Grand Rapids area. And here's where the band of snow has been all week long. This has not changed at all. Still from eastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, northwest part of our viewing area, all the way up into northern lower Michigan. Some areas could see 6 to 12 inches along and north of US 10, including portions of Oceana County. Here in Grand Rapids, we may get 1.5 inches of snow, but a lot of that, if not all of that, will be melting later in the day on Saturday, certainly on Sunday. Looking farther ahead, at the end of our 10-day forecast, cold temperatures kind of oozing here into West Michigan with warm weather off to the south, and still a high chance we could see more precipitation during that 5-day period. Tonight, that winter storm warning goes into effect for Oceana County northward at 4 a.m. Winter weather advisory from Muskegon County at 2 a.m. where that wintry mix will be. Low and mid-30s along the lakeshore. Up north, this is where the higher impacts will be. Low and mid-30s with a wintry mix, rain and snow overnight. That will be late tonight. And greater Grand Rapids area southward, mid-30s with mainly just rain. 13 on your side forecast. So we got a high impact day on Saturday. We'll be in the low and mid 40s and dry Sunday through next Thursday. Again, some active weather toward the end of next week, including a round of maybe some thunderstorms later on Friday into Saturday, and then breezy and cool the following Sunday. Well, more snow on the way for portions of West Michigan. Already a very snowy season here in Grand Rapids. Again, due to mainly the lack of ice on Lake Michigan. Lots of lake effect snow, especially back in December. 13 weather ball tonight is blinking bright for a wintry mix, rain and even accumulating snow inside. It's also blue, cooler weather in view. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Your dog walking forecast for this trio, Baxter, Marshall, Kanga. You got a green paw this evening, yellow paw tomorrow morning. Should be fine, Sherry, for them to hang out and go for a walk this evening in the 40s, 30s with that rain, yellow paw for your morning walk. Our green energy report, not a bunch of sun here tomorrow. Lots of clouds, lots of wind. The wind is going to be up quite a bit, so that's where our green energy will be generated, from the wind. And so that's your green energy report. Last couple of weeks of our Shush Mountain weekend ski report forecast, lots of snow and wind up north. Lots more snow to ski on there. Partly cloudy at 38, a lot less wind on Sunday. A lot of the ski resorts have said, yeah, we're done for the season. A few that are still open include Crystal Mountain, Indian Head Mountain, Marquette Mountain, Mount Ripley, and Mount Bohemia. Also Nubs Knob, 48 inches of base there, 72 at Ski Brule. Some of the areas are expected to open again tomorrow. Even Treetop Sylvan has 18 to 30 inches worth of snow on the ground, with more new snow expected here tomorrow in the northern part of our viewing area. Storm track going to be coming up over Detroit. We're going to be on the cold and snowy side of this. Initially, it may start out as a wintry mix from Grand Rapids northward, where the alerts are going into effect late tonight. All rain for Grand Rapids, but it will transition over to snow throughout the day. Some of the snow will melt, some of it will accumulate, but really accumulating over the northern counties, and then skies will clear. Saturday night, we'll see mostly sunny skies during the day on Sunday. Rainfall, anywhere from 3/4 to an inch of rain. Some of this will include melted snow, so this is going to be a very wet system and windy as well. And here's the track of the snow. It hasn't changed at all since about Monday. From eastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, northern lower Michigan, some parts of our viewing area from US 10 northward will see 7 to 12 inches of snow. Some of this here in Grand Rapids most likely will be melting as we get throughout the day tomorrow. High chances that much of the northern 3/4 of the country from April 1 through April 7 will have cooler than average readings. Our average highs, though, are in the low and mid 50s. Look down south, spring break destinations, high chances it will be warmer than average. We're going to finally get out of that storm track, so we have an equal chance of more or less precipitation during that 7-day period, but it does look a little wetter down south. Forecast then for tonight, winter weather advisory goes into effect at 2 a.m. for Muskegon County, 4 a.m. for the winter storm warning for Hart and Ludington northward. You'll have that wintry mix up north, a little bit of a wintry mix down south. Up north, you can expect that winter weather advisory and winter storm warning to go into effect later on tonight after midnight. Low and mid 30s. This is where the highest probability of travel issues will be. And from the greater Grand Rapids area southward, some rain developing, some wet snowflakes mixed in, but no travel issues other than wet roads. Overnight lows in the mid 30s. 13 on your side forecast, highlighting Saturday with that high impact day. 44 and mostly sunny on Sunday, some high clouds late in the day. Virtually dry Monday through next Thursday. Another active end of the week Thursday. Guess what? Friday, maybe a rumble of thunder Friday night. Rain into Saturday, and then that'll be followed by some sunny and breezy conditions the following Sunday.
So if you look at the calendar, it's going to say spring.
Yeah.
If you look out your window tomorrow, not so much.
Chief Meteorologist George Lessons outside on the deck telling us about the snow that's going to hit just in time for the weekend again.
Oh, well, of course, on Saturday. And these areas that are going to collect the snow will be generally north and west of Grand Rapids. So here in Grand Rapids, we'll just see rain and maybe a little bit of snow mixed in during the afternoon. 13 weather ball nonetheless is blinking bright for a wintry mix to rain to snow in sight. And it's also blue, colder weather in view on your Saturday. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Mid and upper 40s for highs today, including 44 here in Grand Rapids, just within 3 degrees of our forecast high of 47. We're back on track within 3 degrees of our forecast high. The actual storm is coming up out of Arkansas, heading up toward the Detroit area, and that is going to mean we're going to be on the cooler and wet and snowier side of this system. At 7 o'clock, the rain may get up into the Three Rivers area, but it's going to be slow to move to the north. This is 2 o'clock in the morning, so next several hours, no rain here in Grand Rapids. But by 2 a.m., there's also a little bit of a wintry mix right in through here. That might be some freezing rain, but it's going to be pushing further to the north, and mainly snow once you get up north of about M46. This is 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Stiff east wind, so there'll be a lot of rain hitting your east windows. And then by 2 o'clock, it starts to get a little bit colder. So from Grand Rapids north, we're changing back to all snow, and eventually we'll see snow here in Grand Rapids during the last part of the afternoon. A lot of this will be melting in the Grand Rapids area, but up north, lots of accumulation. quickly. Saturday evening, the precip ends. Back edge of the clearing races on through. We're going to wake up to bright sunshine on Sunday. There might be some high clouds coming in late in the day. I'm not real sure if this precip is going to happen on Sunday afternoon. We will see mainly sunny skies up until late in the day. A lot of rain coming with this. Most of this will be during the day tomorrow. About 3/4 of an inch. Some spots could see up close to an inch. Some of this will be including some melting snow. And there's also a little bit of ice forecast in this area. Could be a glaze to 1/10 of an inch of ice. This is where the winter alerts for the moderate to high impacts will be. In terms of snowfall, nothing coming up. This is even through 7 o'clock in the morning, barely a 1/2 inch by Saturday morning. But look at the snow accumulating throughout the day. Some spots, northern Muskegon County northward, could see 3+ inches of snow. A lot of that will be melting. And up around the Ludington area and ports north of US 10, there could be 8 to 12 inches worth of snow. Spring skiing still going strong there. Long range outlook. Every Friday we get that 2-week outlook. This starts on April 8th through the 21st. Equal chance for warmer or colder temperatures. Colder just north and west of us, and an equal chance for more or less precipitation. Just a pretty quiet 2 weeks, nothing out of the ordinary. Winter storm warnings heart northward, winter weather advisories in Muskegon County. These are the highs tomorrow, upper 30s to near 40. Again, some higher impacts in the northern part of our viewing area, mid 30s, maybe 42 in Greenville. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, no impacts other than some falling rain and maybe a little bit of wet snow in the afternoon, upper 30s to mid 40s down along I-94. 13 on your side forecast. So we've highlighted Saturday with that high impact day, but virtually dry Sunday all the way through next to Thursday. Low and mid 40s now, but we'll jump into the 50s Friday. There might actually be a rumble of thunder on Friday as a cold front runs through, and that rain will last into Saturday. Guess what? Another Friday-Saturday event, and then breezy with a little bit of sunshine the following Sunday.